welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa and this channel is all about entrepreneurship, marketing, and selling digital products. So today in this video, we're gonna talk about how I made $11,000 in the span of 30 days selling digital products only. So this is nothing to do with affiliate marketing or ad revenue that I get from YouTube. Solely selling digital products, I was able to make $11,000 in 30 days. This video is going to help you understand how I did it, and hopefully it's going to inspire you and help you learn how you can do the same. So I already have a couple of videos about selling digital products. I have one all about my story and ideas for you for creating digital products. And I also have a video how I would start my digital product business from scratch. And if you're totally new to digital products and you want to explore more what you can create and sell, then I have a new resource for you that I'm going to link down below. It's a workbook to figure out what your profitable passive product could be. So if you're interested in figuring that out, then go to the link below this video and download that freebie once you're done with this video. But without further ado, let's get into how I made $11,000 in the span of 30 days. So in this video that I mentioned earlier, I talk about creating a minimal viable product. And basically what that is your first version of a digital product. And it's basically the product that you create relatively quickly so you can hurry up and launch it out into the world and kind of test how it does in the marketplace. Then also you can learn what shoppers are saying, what they're asking, and what customers are saying, what their feedback is. And then from there, you can build that out into a better, more robust product. So let's say you go ahead and you create your minimal viable product or your MVP. There are a few ways you can actually increase your revenue from that product. So number one, you can increase your conversion rates. So that's the percentage of people that actually end up purchasing once they land on your listing. Number two, you can increase your traffic. So if you have 100 visitors and you're making $10 a day, then if you increase that to 200 visitors, then hypothetically you're going to increase your revenue to $20 a day. So there's another option, increasing your traffic. But there's really only so much you can do to increase your conversion rate. So you can optimize your Etsy shop, you can make sure everything is clear and concise, and really your product is what someone actually wants to purchase. And with your traffic, you can obviously get on Pinterest, do the content marketing thing, but there's really only so much you can do. And then you're going to need to eventually increase your average price per order. And that is really my first tip for you. That's the first thing we're going to talk about here in this video that's going to help you scale to multiple thousands a month with your digital products, is going to be that increasing the average price of every order. So this is what I've done with my thank you cards. I started with the minimal viable product and I kept implementing changes that the market wanted, and I was able to increase the average price to $14 for a creative kit, a thank you card creative kit. So just to paint the picture a little bit for you, I want to just give you a hypothetical situation where let's say you're trying to make $1,000 a month selling digital products. Okay, so let's say you sell wall art for $5 a piece. You would need 200 sales every single month in order to make $1,000. So since there's a lot of volume, especially on Etsy, for selling wall art, then you're going to need a lot more pieces to be found just because there's a lot of volume from other people. But let's say you create a creative kit of some sort and you sell that for $25 a pop, then you're only going to need to sell 40 of them in order to make $1,000. And when you think about driving traffic, it's just as hard, or it might be even easier to drive, and I'll explain that in a little bit, to drive more traffic to a $25 offer as it is for a $5 offer. And the reason why it is just as hard, or it could be easier, is because a creative kit is a more involved digital product, and I like to think of creative kits, ebooks, and mini courses as digital transformational products, because that's really what they do. They're offering your target audience a transformation, so they're taking them from their point A to point B. And because these products are offering a transformation, you're able to actually charge more money for them, which is going to increase your bottom line, and you're going to make more revenue in your business. So I really think that my specialty and where I can really help you guys grow and scale your business and make more money is by helping you figure out what transformational product you can create and how to market that. So this is really how I was able to create a product that I sold for hundreds of dollars versus my $14 creative kits. So I went from making $2,000 a month on the $14 creative kits to having an $11,000 month because the new product that I created and sold was hundreds of dollars versus $14. But of course, there are different levels of transformations, right? So we'll take my creative kit, for example. It's a really great product that people want and it helps them create thank you cards for their orders. But I also have an e-course that helps Etsy sellers market their Etsy shops. And the transformation that you get from marketing your Etsy shop is a bigger transformation, and it solves a problem that is a lot more painful for a target audience than my thank you kits. The bigger the pain point that your product can solve for your target audience really equals how much money you can charge for that product, right? So the bigger the transformation, the more pain your target audience is in, the more money you can charge. That's why I can never charge hundreds of dollars for my creative kit where I can when I'm selling my digital course on how to successfully sell on Etsy. Which brings me to my second tip for you, which is create something that people really want. So I like to call it the 3 Ps. So you have your people that you're helping, the problem that you're solving, and your personal experience. And those 3 things together can equal your profitable passive product. So let me give you an example. So there are a few more examples in the passive product workbook that I've created for you. So if you're interested to learn more, don't forget to download that below. But here's an example of someone that's combining people, problem, and personal experience to find their profitable passive product offer. Wow, that's a lot of P's. Okay, so let's say this hypothetical person is super passionate about blogging and they're a blogger and they're passionate about the blogging community. So when we're thinking about the people, their target audience, are there other people out there who like to blog, who are trying to blog for business, that are trying to grow their blog, that are trying to increase traffic? Yes or no? The answer is yes, so you have your people. Now, let's say this hypothetical person has had massive success driving traffic to their blog using Pinterest. Okay, so this is that person's personal experience. Now we need to ask ourselves, is there a problem? Well, yes, bloggers often have trouble driving traffic to their site, so there's your problem. So you have your people, your problem, and your personal experience, and the product that this person could create is an ebook helping bloggers drive traffic using Pinterest. So do you see how this all works? That's this hypothetical person's passive product idea. And like I said, if you want to see more examples of this, I have them all laid out down below in that passive product workbook that I created, so don't forget to check that out. So now you understand, okay, so if I create a transformational product like a kit, an ebook, or a mini course, and I really solve someone's pain point, then I'm gonna be able to charge a higher price, and then I can make more money in my business. But there is a third thing, so this is the third tip I'm gonna tell you, is to actually have an audience. Now, a lot of people think that you need a huge audience to make a lot of money, and this is not actually true. When I launched my course, I had 5,000 subscribers on Instagram. I think I had about 2,000 email subscribers, but not all of them were targeted. And I had about 800 followers on Instagram. So not a particularly large audience, but definitely a audience. But this is something that everyone can do, and you can start creating content around your brand or what you plan to sell now to start driving that traffic and start building awareness for your target audience. So when you do launch, you have an audience to actually talk to. And if you're interested in learning how I actually write out my content to create YouTube videos like this and my other videos that have a decent amount of traction, then you're gonna wanna hit the subscribe button, because next week I'm actually going to have a video for you all about writing your content. So let me know in the comments below what questions you have and what transformational digital product you're thinking of creating. And don't forget to download that passive product workbook. It's really gonna help you work through the types of products that you can create in order to make more money in your business. Okay, bosses, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.